And that's how I was yelled at by a professional soccer player. Okay, today I'm going to tell you a fucking story. An interesting story. A funny story. Hopefully it's funny. I don't know if it's going to be funny. But I play soccer. Yes, me. I know. I was shocked too. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But going back to the story. So basically in this story, I was a ball boy for TFC. Toronto FC. That's a soccer team. And basically what happened is, I was the ball boy, right? And I wasn't fucking paying attention in the fucking game. So, I was daydreaming, TFC, we were winning. We were winning. The game ended up being a tie, but I remember I was playing with my fucking ball. I had the ball in my hand, and I was singing. If you guys know what my favorite song of all time is, Baby by Justin Bieber. I had the ball in my hand, I'm like, and I'm just like, baby, 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 oh, like, baby. And one of the players, not the TFC player, a different player from the other team, he's like, kid, pass the ball. And I'm just sitting there like, baby, 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 oh, like, baby. And he's like, kid, pass the fucking ball. And I'm like, baby, baby, baby. He's like, kid, pass the fucking ball. What are you doing? And I'm just like, baby, 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 oh. And then he's like, kid, pass the ball. I'm like, what the fuck gives him the ball, right? And then I was like, what the fuck? He yelled at me. Like a cop came by, and she's like, I just think he was at the end. She's like, I just think he yelled because his team was losing, but his team ended up not winning. The teams ended up being a tie. And I remember my cousins afterwards, because they went to the game with my uncle and my mom and sister were there too. They didn't end up. I was the ball boy, but they were sitting there, so I was cooler than them. But they said, you're the reason it became a tie, because when you passed the ball, they scored, which is not what happened. I didn't pass the ball and they didn't score. But who knows, maybe it was like a butterfly effect. Maybe if I didn't pass the ball, they wouldn't have got the goal, and it still would have been a fucking tie. We would have still won. But that's how I was yelled at by a professional soccer player. So, yeah. And that's the story about how